When I was a kid, a typical pediatrician would see one case of diabetes in his entire career, juvenile diabetes. Today, 1 out of every 3 kids who walks through his door has either pre-diabetic or diabetic. Something's wrong. We're spending more just on diabetes than our entire military budget. Okay, so, and nobody's saying, why is this happening? And we know why it's happening. It's high fructose corn syrup, and it's, glyphosate and neonicotinoids and atrazine and all the other crap that is in our food. We're not feeding people, we're poisoning them. There's a study that I read this week that showed that girls who eat processed food are 1,400% more likely to engage in violence than girls who do not. This is a mental health issue, the depression, the anxiety, all of this stuff. The autoimmune diseases that our kids are now ubiquitous in that generation. Kids are not supposed to be sick like that. They're not supposed to be complaining of brain fog. They're not supposed to be on Adderall and albuterol inhalers and insulin and all this other stuff. That is not what children are supposed to look like. And they don't look like that anywhere else in the world. Only here. We have the highest chronic disease rate on earth. And we're being mass poisoned by our food. During COVID, we had 16% of the COVID deaths in the United States of America. We only have 4.2% of the world's population. We had the worst record of any country on earth. I don't know why people are getting awards for this. Because whatever they did was wrong. But CDC says, well, the reason it's not our fault, it wasn't mismanagement of COVID, it's because we have the sickest people on earth in this country. The fattest people on earth, the sickest people on earth are here. And they said the average person, this is what CDC says, the average person who died from COVID had 3.8 chronic diseases. So they had diabetes, they had obesity, they had asthma, and they had one other thing. Right? No, that's what killed them. It was the chronic disease that took them to the top of the cliff and put them over the side, and COVID just stepped on their fingers, and dropped them. That's what we need to start recognizing, and that's coming from food, and that's part of Bill Gates' plan. To have us eating, insects and chemical food. That's what he did to Africa with the Green Revolution. That, it has put 30 million extra people into food insecurity, and we don't need them to do it here.